Welcome to Quick Tech News, where we keep you updated in the world of tech without wasting your time. Sony's upcoming Xperia 5 II. What's with the weird name Sony? Like, please don't have two separate numbers in the name. Anyway, their brand new phone has been leaked, basically revealing everything. As usual, they've gone with a super tall 21:9 aspect ratio for the screen. It's still a 6.1-inch HDR OLED panel, but this year comes with the 120Hz refresh rate, which is the new must-have feature, so it makes sense. The cameras have been upgraded with a triple camera setup, complete with Zeiss lenses, and the overall specs see a nice bump as well, with a larger 4000 mAh battery, 8 gigs of RAM, and a Snapdragon 865. The interesting thing is that there's even a headphone jack, something that was missing on last year's model. Putting the headphone jack back after removing it is something I don't think we've seen yet. Does this mean that the headphone jack is still alive? Do you guys want headphone jacks? Let us know down below. Apple strikes again, this time against Facebook. Apple just blocked Facebook from releasing an update that will tell their users that Apple collects 30% of in-app purchases made through a planned new feature. Apple said the update violated an App Store rule that doesn't let developers show irrelevant information to users. The new feature from Facebook lets users buy tickets for online events directly through the app. Facebook have asked Apple to waive the 30% commission Apple makes on purchases so that all of the revenue can go to event organizers. You can guess what Apple said. This is just another addition to the recent drama surrounding Apple and their App Store policies. Big Jeff, also known as Jeff Bezos, added a healthy $4.9 billion to his net worth the other day after Amazon saw a 2% increase, which has brought him to a total of over $200 billion in net worth. The first person in history to do so. Since the beginning of the COVID pandemic, Amazon stock have risen by almost 80%. The problem with $200 billion is that we have no way to visualize what that means. So I've done some research, and here's some of the stuff Big Jeff could buy. Firstly, if it were possible to buy countries, which as far as I know it isn't, he could buy Zimbabwe, Rwanda, Eritrea, Madagascar, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and still have a healthy $30 billion left for himself. Of course, he needs to be able to travel to all of his new countries, so let's buy a fleet of 10 Boeing 777 Dreamliners. That would cost around $4 billion. Presumably, he would also need mansions in each of his new countries, so let's add a conservative $20 million household in each of the 5 locations. That's another $100 million, and wow, it's really hard to spend this money. You know what? Screw it. Let's also buy Mozambique. There, now all the money is spent. How would you spend it? If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like the video, subscribe, and tell your friends to help get this channel off the ground. Thanks, and see you next time.